I believe financial freedom is essential for Muslims. The best way to have financial freedom is to run your own business. Running your own business would allow you to control your own time, but if you work for someone else, you have to ask for permission to pray on time. Sometimes they might not allow you to pray at work, and during Ramadan time, most of your time will be consumed with work. You're not gonna spend a lot of your time doing ibadah. So that's why I think if you run your own business, you could control your own time and you would have more time to spend on deen and with your family. And it also means that the amount of money you make is not going to be limited to your salary. You could make as much money as you want when you run your own business because you control how much you're going to work. And when you have your own business, you would have wealth to pass to your children. But if you are just an employee, you might not be able to pass anything for your own children. So the most important thing is having more free time to discover your passion, what you want to do, what matters to you. And you're not going to have free time if you work for someone else. But if you are self-employed or running your own business, you would have more free time to spend to discover your own passion. And you would also be able to spend money on charity, because when you run your own business, you might have more extra cash. And sometimes it might be hard to open your own business, but at least find a job that allows you to work remotely so you could have more time with your family on your deen. And when it's Ramadan, you could just spend more time doing Islamic activities. So that's why I think either find a way to open your own business, to be self-employed. If you can't do that, at least find a way to work remotely so you could have more flexibility. And let's say that you can't open your own business or work remotely or be self-employed. The least you could do is teach your children to be like their own boss in the future, so they won't make the same mistake as you did. So the least you could do is just teach the next generation to not work for someone else so they could control their own time. But generally the point is you have to think about having financial freedom and think about a way to not depend on someone else for a salary, and instead come up with an idea to work for yourself, because that's the only way you could live your life focused on deen more than dunya. Because if you work for someone else, most of your time is going to be consumed with the work, so dunya is going to take over your life. So you have to find a way to work for yourself, so that way you could have a more balanced life and spend more your time on deen and family and on the things that matter to you, and spend your time doing what you want to do. And the only way you could do that is if you work for yourself. And think about during the time of the Sahaba or older times, people didn't spend their whole day on a job because they had a more flexible life. They used to run their own business. So if you want a similar lifestyle, you have to stop and figure out a way to make yourself your own boss, so you could spend most of your life focused on your religion, not chasing dunya. So generally, just find a way to get financial freedom so you could focus on the things that matter to you.